live stream of me attempting to race a Crit City 10 laps of Dolphin. So let's go jump into the pen. First of all, I've got some music playing in the background, so hoping this is not going to be too much of an interruption. I think my microphone is set up now with everything that it needs to ensure that you pick up my voice, and it will hopefully ignore. Oh, here we go. Right, so boost tight. Boost tight, very big. Another boost more. Lots of 5 seconds. That one. Give it a second. A few more adjustments needed, at least, to try to get the mouse in the right place if I start having to mess about with that. Okay, I think we're ready. More or less. So gear them in. Right, fingers crossed. All of this works. If it doesn't, it's going to go wrong spectacularly. Right, wish me luck. So I've got a countdown of just less than a minute. I've got the ice vest on, I've got the the iPad showing my which shows me what gear I'm in on the Atom, because I'm using the Ant for the PC. It's all very technical, but let's just see how this works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll just keep pedaling and enjoy myself. If it does, then quite amazing. Get myself in a decent gear. I'm not going to go absolutely stupid on this. And here we go. go off a bit mad, these races, I find. Not done one for a while. I think we're going to start and ease up a little bit, as they have. Just to try to get a taste of what's going on. Thought I'd actually lost everything then. My watch just dropped down to 0. See what happens. Let's have a bit of fun. Not bother if it works or not. It's been a while since I've done one of these, let me tell you. Back with them. What have we got? Burrito. So anybody that follows me, if I drop the burrito, slows them down. Oh, I'm on lap 2 already. The boost. So one of the challenges on Zwift is where your FTP is just about at the threshold at the lower end, because you've got people who have got a lot more experience and power than what you've got. So it's hard to compete. And you spend a lot of time, like me, riding alone. But don't get disheartened by it. The only way you ever get better at doing things like this is to keep doing things like this. There are no magic pills. There's no secret training guide style. You have got to work on your improvement. So what I'm going to do now is steady myself back into a 4 watt per kilogram average. See what time I get. Absolutely no chance of catching up anybody else behind. Sorry, in front of me. So this is literally just pushing on through, getting used to this twisty, rolling miniature course, which, let me tell you, might look short. Quite a lot of surprises in it. Charge the boost up again. I'll lose 50 watts when I do that. Big deal. I don't tend to do a lot of these crit city races because they're a little bit too gamified for me. It takes me back to sort of like playing on Ataris and Amigas and computers and always trying to find cheats, power-ups. I mean, who on earth needs plus 50 watt advantage when it costs you minus 50 watts to charge it up? It doesn't make any sense. I think I could quite proudly say that I will have succeeded if I managed to do half of these laps without being lapped. Okay, the fronts of the quads are killing now. This is a banner. Because that's the pens where we came out from. Just lost the watts again, and back on again. There are a few things that seem to interrupt the PC. Done it again, look. No idea what it is. If anybody gets the same thing happening, Ant Plus and PC, or streaming just randomly dropping out, just let me know what that cause could be. It's very hard on an old desktop PC to actually disable everything else in order to purely use it for streaming, so that your communication devices, your RAM and your CPU will get priority. Every so often you can hear a notification sound somewhere. I have no idea where it's from. Got to be honest with you now. I'm absolutely baking. Gonna drop the burrito which means that nobody else can draft off me. Well, I never ever thought I would actually be, well, I wouldn't do anything unless that, there you go, unless that comes back on, there you go. I was just about to say, I didn't think that I would lap anybody. Gone again. No idea why that keeps dropping off. Back on again. And there we go. Might as well draft off him a bit. Back it up another gear. He's obviously knackered. Overtaking me. I'll suck your wheel, mate. I'm not bothered. Somebody else will be having a lap. Interesting that prime is not coming back with any time, so I'll assume that for this particular race there are no primes. I'll have to see how we do afterwards on Strava, I suppose. Try and stay with Mr. Belzing. Charge. A bit more power out while I'm charging up. So I've lost 50 watts on him. Onions. In front of him. On the burrito. See you guys. Short-lived. Any benefit I got off that is clearly wasted. And you got to get rid of him one way or another. Okay, so get behind somebody to draft, charge. Higher cadence, same gear, try to keep that gap closed.
weight out because I've got a sense that Mr. Belzinger's got power up ready to drop. I think he must have the same as me. See what happens. Okay, well, I'm not concentrating too much. Just remember as well that I do have a podcast which is on all normal podcast outlets, hosted by Podbean. If you just search for Let Me Atom, a Zwift logbook of a walk by Atom rider. I think I've got about 15 episodes on there. Started it last year. Please be kind, leave some nice comments. Obviously a YouTube channel, building up a number of videos, including some guides, like visual guides of how to set things up, the best websites for anybody starting out on Zwift, and a few tips of how to make your walk bike atom, if you own one, how to make your walk bike atom setup more efficient and user friendly. Hope you like what I've done on it. Probably going to do a podcast once a fortnight, so I did one I think on the 2nd of Jan, so I'll have another episode due out on Tuesday. I'm going to try and live stream at least once a week on Facebook Live, YouTube, and also on Twitch. As I get more and more comfortable using streaming software, obviously I'll start to add things on there like chat and donations and subscribers, but for now it's just good that I've got some interest from people. It keeps me motivated. I'm going to try and put a squeeze on Mr. Belzinger, but not too much. It's a bit more pressure on him. Does he want the lead or does he want a draft? He's obviously worried. Put a bit more of a squeeze on. We'll drop down. I'm in gear 17 at the minute. We'll drop down to 15. Okay, just go a bit faster. Let's go watch. See, I'm putting out 4.3. He puts out 4.7. Drop down to gear 14. Put the cadence if I can. It is a bit rolling up and down. I normally ride on a Apple TV setup. Oh, there's the watch dropped off again. The training difficulty on the Apple TV, I've set it to 0. Oops. Let's see where I've got it set on in here. Okay, let's drop this down. I'm trying to make things too hard for myself. Concentrate on the power then. So it's not cheating because your avatar on screen will still have to react to the conditions. The thing that it does for the rider when you mess about with the trainer difficulty is it takes that stress and strain and tension off your joint, particularly your knees, because it's a bit of a weird sensation when you're riding on a stationary bike and you can't really anticipate a hill coming up because your eyes can't see it. I mean, it's very subtle as that. A 5% incline on this game, but the effects through the pedals when you've got your training difficulty up to 100% can be quite sudden. So, you know, unlike in real life, you probably know when a hill's coming, so you already start to either slow down, get yourself into a higher gear to pedal more easily uphill, or you pick up speed and momentum if you're going into a downhill before it. So a lot of conversations and opinions on what the training difficulty setting should be at, and especially when you're racing as a member of a team, does it really make any difference? Well, I think the short answer, if you look at some of the YouTube videos that Eric Slange and sort of Chris Pritchard have done, is no, it doesn't. It's a personal preference, hence why it's in your personal settings. So, you know, don't feel that you're somehow gaining an advantage from anybody else, because you're not. The game avatar does exactly what it's supposed to do. It automatically adjusts to whatever settings you've got on there. That feather's going. I want to see what other power-ups I can get. It's been a really nice, slow, I'd say, 16 or so kilometres ride. It's not been bad. It's a while, as I've said, since I've done anything like this. This is not my preference. I prefer to do team time trials. Second preference is something slightly longer than this, sort of like a Zwift racing league. Things I tend to like avoiding, I like Mad Monday, where you don't have any teammates with you, really, and you're just pushing out against all of the other ACAT riders. What the hell? I think that's me being lapped, so I think I've done alright. There's me drafting off them, thinking I'd get the last lap. They're not on it yet. Got another lap to go. Got to really work now to keep Mr. Valzinga way. He's putting out 5 watts. He's not happy. I don't care less. You know what, 11th out of 27. I don't want 427 of riding. I'm happy with that. This has been fun, guys. And I don't mean mushrooms. Thanks very much.